Ghana, South Africa, Tottenham 2, Arsenal 3, and I'm here with Mark Jackson. Bro, another 3 points in the bag. Regardless.
3 points in the bag. 3 points in the bag. Nice one. No team in the Premier League, not Wolves and West Ham and the likes of them. Respect to those teams, but not those teams. I mean, from the top 6, we'll go to Tottenham Sports Stadium and score them 3 goals unreplied in the first half. And we did it today. We only shot ourselves and led them back into the game. But overall, good performance by the boys. I am happy that we did not get the clean sheet. In fact, when they scored us, I celebrated. When Raya made that mistake, I celebrated. Because that was not the first mistake he made in the game. He made 1 or 2 other errors before that one. He had been looking for that goal. He never wanted to keep a clean sheet in this game. So when they scored that goal, I celebrated as an Arsenal fan. Because as a top professional, mistakes like that, they are what I call abomination. How can you be making? Are you Alisson? It's Alisson that makes mistakes like that. We bought Raya because of Ramsdale and the errors that he makes and the fact that he cannot concentrate, and he will come into a North London derby and pass the ball to a defender, Romero, to score us. A match that would have won cleanly by like 3, 4, 5 goals to nil. But at the end of the day, kudos to the boys. It was a very important win, a very needed win. The 3 teams that are in the title race, Man City, Liverpool, and Arsenal.
I think it's 2 teams now.
Mathematically, see 3 teams.
They will need a miracle.
They will need a miracle, but mathematically, you can't say they are out of the title race. They are still in the title race. The 3 teams that are in the title race, we have Tottenham to play. Tottenham Hotspur to play. We are the first team to play them, and we got our win. Man City, Liverpool have to play Tottenham, and we'll see the result that they will get from that game. But wonderful results, very wonderful result from that game. That's what I think.
Talk me through the first half. You know, during the first half, somebody was like, we know they control the midfield. We're not controlling the midfield. We can't control the ball. And you were like, let them play the ball. Let us get the goals.
One thing I like about my coach is you can't predict what he's going to play. Football is psychology. It is not, I need to win this match. Let me just come out and start playing. We did that against Aston Villa. How did it work out? We lost the match. Not that it was not a good approach, but we lost the match. Aston Villa knew that we needed the win. They were happy to sit. I think Arteta learned something from Unai Emery in that game. Because see the way he played today. Nobody expected us now to come into this game in the first 10 minutes, sitting back and allowing Tottenham to play. That is tactics. So, when people were complaining that we are sitting back too much, that we are playing, I just kept quiet, because when I will start complaining, it's when, on top of the possession that they are getting, they create chances. Our keeper did not make a save in this game. Not one save, except those balls that he collected that were
crosses.
Crosses that came into the 18-yard box. They are the only balls that he had to go for. He did not make any save in this game. So when you're complaining about a team possessing the ball more than the other team, look at the chances that they create. We cannot control the game against you, and we are playing very well and will not create chances. The only game that we played very well that will not create chances this season, that we control the ball a lot, that will not create any chance at all, was the game against Porto. The first leg, we did not get a shot on target in that game. So it's not about possession of the ball. When you hold the ball, do something with it. So for me, we played a very nice game. We came out, we were tactically organized. We did the most important thing, won the second balls. We had a better midfield going into that game. I was not scared. When I saw the lineup, I just relaxed. It's not Højbjerg and Bentancur. Bentancur is a good midfielder. Højbjerg is not so much a good midfielder. And it was Declan Rice and Partey against them. There was only one one result from that meeting, and the better team won the match today for me.
Let's talk about Thomas Partey. Let's talk about Thomas Partey. You know, the performance today and the one against Chelsea. Fantastic displays from him.
Thomas Partey is a very good player. Believe me, against the very best teams, he's capable of coming out and producing performances that will wow the whole stadium. He did it against Man City. Even when they were defeating us, all those seasons, why they were defeating us very well, he was still doing it. But we end up losing because a tree cannot make a forest. Yeah. He's a very good player. Thomas Partey is one of the best midfielders for me that's ever played in Arsenal in recent times. But he's just unfortunate with injuries. Just so unfortunate with injuries. He played very well. When I saw him in the starting lineup, I was very happy. I was pleased because I was sure that he was going to do well. Although there were few mistakes here and there, but overall, he had a very good game. I rate him 8/10 in this game. He had a very good game overall. Okay,
I overheard you talking with somebody, you know. You guys were talking about giving Partey, extending Partey's contract and letting him stay.
As much as I love Thomas Partey, as an African player also, I want him to go. I want him to go because I love Arsenal more than I love Thomas Partey. He's obstructing the free flow of the way we should be playing, or of the way the team can be rotated. And it's not helping us. We can't have a player that is earning as much as he's earning and be getting injured. We can't use injury as an excuse. Manchester United are suffering this season. One of the key reasons for that is injury. But nobody gives a damn. For that reason, Thomas Partey should go. I love him. He's a very good player. I respect Thomas Partey a lot. I put him very high when I categorize midfielders in the Premier League. But for the sake of my club, he should go. He should go. He cannot even get a 6-month contract for me. He has done enough. Hopefully, we'll go on and win the Premier League and he gets a very good trophy before leaving. But for me, 100% Thomas Partey goes. That's what I think.
So going forward in the title race.
I said it before after we lost against Bayern that we should win. We should defeat all the remaining opponents. Was it against Aston Villa? That I said that. I said
after the Aston Villa game, you said it.
We should defeat the remaining opponents. And so far, no, it was against Bayern Munich that I said that. And we lost just one against Aston Villa. We have defeated two of the teams that most people said, you still have Tottenham to play at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We have won them. You can say it was a hard-fought win. It was not clear enough. But if you watch the game and you say that, you're too sentimental to be talking about football. That is what I believe. Going forward, we have 3 more games to play. Bournemouth, for me, Bournemouth will be the most difficult fixture. Even though I don't believe we will just go to Old Trafford and leave with 3 points. Bournemouth are in form. They are the most informed team that we have to face now is Bournemouth. Manchester United is not in form. Everton at the Emirates is, you know the result always. So going forward, I believe we win our remaining 3 games. Man City have to go to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and get a win. Hopefully they don't get a win. They don't get a win, they are Premier League champions. So hopefully going forward, win all your games. Win all your games and we'll see how we can go from there. That's what I think.
How did you see the officiating in the first half? There were some persons, some rival fans were like, this ref is actually for Arsenal.
On a normal day, I would run analysis for you. Say, he was not supposed to do this and this. But this today, I don't care. The ref can give us 9 penalties and win by 9-0 to 9 goals to. I don't care. We have lost Premier League a couple of times. We have gone out of the Champions League a couple of times due to bad officiating. You come to me as an Arsenal fan and you tell me I won this game because the referee was a little bit on my side. You're talking what you don't know. I don't care how I win the game. If I can get 3 Tottenham players sent off unduly and get like 4 penalties, I don't care. So long as I win the game, that's my own. That's what I believe because this season, the first 2 matches that we lost was against Aston Villa, Newcastle. 6 points lost due to bad officiating. And you're telling me about this man, I will listen 3-0. You want to use bad officiating as the excuse now? Come on now. Let's say something else. There's no need for it. No need for the topic.
Let's say your man of the match.
I'm man of the match. Kai Havertz got a goal and assist today, but I'll give it to Bukayo Saka because he has been missing in action for some time now, and today he was on. He stepped up. He was on. He got the assist for that own goal, which was a very, very important goal in the game, and he took his goal very well. Overall, he kept on pressing. He kept on pushing. He made few mistakes, but his overall game was very good. For me, I'll give him 9/10. Man of the match for me. Kai Havertz, probably 8.5 or 8. But I want to talk about a player in our team, Gabriel Jesus. A lot of Arsenal fans, they like going about on about Kai Havertz. I don't know what their problem is. We are one club. We should not be liking one player ahead of the other player. The reason I'm going to criticize Gabriel Jesus is because I love my team more than I love Gabriel Jesus, and he's not helping my team. You hear Arsenal fans, the first thing when you ask them, why do you like Gabriel Jesus? The way he holds the ball, the way he stunts, the way he dribbles, his hold up play, he's pressing. Come on, are you playing? I don't need all those things from you as a striker. I have Odegaard to be turning around in the pitch for me. Haaland almost won the Ballon d'Or recently. He came second. Does Haaland know how to play football on the leg more than Gabriel Jesus? If you come to hold the ball, run, dribble, beat a player, pass, is he better than Gabriel Jesus? No. Is that his work? No. And Haaland knows it. For me, I'm telling you the truth now, the most useless player in Arsenal squad is Gabriel Jesus. I'll tell you why.
Why?
He has 4 goals. Ben White has 4 goals and 4 assists at this point of the season. Ben White, I'm not going to call any Arsenal attacker. Martinelli this season is shit. He has 7 goals. Gabriel Magalhaes has 4 goals. Gabriel just knows how to turn. He can dribble. What is that? Are we dancing? I don't need my striker. As a matter of fact, you should not know how to do any of those things. You should just know how to put the ball in the back of the net. Roy Keane said Haaland don't know how to play football. He should be playing he's playing like someone that plays in League 2. That man almost won Ballon d'Or for scoring just goals, which is the job of a striker. A striker is the only player in the pitch that has one job.
Ball in the back of the net.
Every other player has 2 or 3. Saka, you have to beat the man you're facing, assist and score. Track back and assist the right back. Martinelli, the same thing. Rice, the same thing. Odegaard, press, assist. Be the link between the defense and the midfield. What is Gabriel Jesus' work? Score. It doesn't have to do it. One beat. How can I'm a striker? I will have chance to score, and I see that it's Gabriel Jesus, and I don't have hope. My own striker. Then you come and be looking for Kai Havertz. His main job is not to score. His main job is to be a link between the midfield and the attack. Press, defend. He's doing it. He has 7 assists, 6 assists this season. He's being a link. How many players in Arsenal have more assists than Havertz? Saka, Odegaard, Declan Rice. That's all. 3. Then Arsenal fan will come and tell me about Havertz. When Gabriel Jesus is there in our team, sitting down, a player that we bought to come and play 9 for us, that said he should be playing 9. And look at what he's playing. He's not even fit most of the time. When he's fit, he's just to carry the ball, move around, break, turn. Are we dancing? Giroud is one of the most difficult attackers that Van Dijk has faced. Does Giroud know how to do all those things? Van Dijk says he will just be looking for Giroud. To him, he'll be having a normal game, and the next thing, Giroud has scored. That's what Van Dijk said. One of the best defenders in the history of Premier League referenced Giroud.
The most difficult striker he has faced.
The most difficult striker he has faced. Why? Because at the end of the day, we put the ball at the back of the net. What is Gabriel Jesus doing for me? What's he doing for me? Nothing. Nothing. I don't rate him at all. And believe me, when we signed him, I was very happy. I don't rate Gabriel Jesus at all. When I'm telling you, 0/10. Because the main things that you know that to do, they're not what I need. They are not what I need. The main thing that you know that to do, there are things that I need midfielders to do for me and wingers, not him. Position, be at the right place at the right time, put the ball at the back of the net, finish. He doesn't know how to do it. A simple job, he cannot do it. It's my main problem in my team. It's the reason I'm looking for a striker next season. It's the reason I'm going to spend 70 million next season. I bought him for 45 million. 45 million, we bought him for 45 million. What has he achieved? Declan Rice in his first season has already scored 6 goals. Has Gabriel Jesus scored up to 6 goals twice in Premier League since he came to Arsenal? This season is 4.
This is the second season actually.
It's 4. I'm talking about a DM that has already scored 6 goals and gotten 6 assists. 7 assists today. Declan Rice. Then you bring the Gabriel Jesus to me. I'm talking about Havertz. What did Havertz do to you? Nothing. Nothing. Gabriel Jesus is my main problem in Arsenal team. Main problem. For me, I don't want to call an Arsenal player useless. I don't want to use that word. Because regardless of whatever, he's an Arsenal player. He wears the badge. He carries the badge. He represents the club. So he's not useless. But in my team, I don't need him.